Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing well today. Welcome back to another attempt at my Dead Rising 2 Kaizo playthrough. Um, if you're seeing this, you've probably seen some of my previous attempts, so I'm not going to waste too much time going over the rules. But to try to make it short, actually first I will say I haven't actually scripted this. I'm kind of just saying what comes to mind. But in essence, whenever a weapon breaks, I'm permanently banned from using that weapon ever again. Uh, and once I take a weapon and start using it as a weapon, that means that I've considered myself committed to that weapon, and I have to keep using it until it breaks. Uh, that or I can just get rid of it. But if I get rid of it entirely, that means that I'm not allowed to use it again. So obviously, that's to just cover a possible loophole where someone could just get a weapon and use it until it runs low on durability, then get rid of it and just get another one. Uh, that's just to prevent an easy loophole. Obviously, I require getting the best ending, which is NES, because you could just lock yourself in a closet and get a bad ending on purpose, which is kind of against the point of a challenge. I will allow using durability increasing magazines, but only but only as long as you're not like stacking them for increased durability. Because obviously with infinite, because obviously but with cases like Dead Rising One with a mini chainsaw where you could get three stacking magazines, which makes it practically have infinite durability. I mean, not literally infinite, but close enough. But yeah, I also will allow save. I also will allow people to save, especially because this can be a long game. But only for the purpose of being able to continue playing later on. So like reloading a save just because you died or you ran out of time. That's not allowed. If you die or run out of time, your run is considered a forfeit. Last thing I want to mention is that paid DLC items are completely banned since they inherently give a pay to win advantage. So that means no sports fan outfit, no psychopath outfit, no ninja outfit, and no soldier of fortune outfit. So yeah, I'm not going to use those. But without any further ado, let's just get started. To be honest, I'm not going to do. I don't plan on doing this in one sitting. Mostly because well, attempts of this getting like 4 hours in one sitting, only to die to something random or silly. It really wears down on your mental health. So I kind of do want to take a break. Uh, so yeah, I just figured that as I'd mentioned that this isn't going to be done in one sitting. Even with the time skip mod, which is the mod that I'm going to use, it's not exactly a good to your mental health. Oh, it's not good to mine anyway. I've had quite a few runs where I've gone quite far, like playing for over 4 hours, and then I die over something random or silly. And admittedly, it's actually quite late at night, so I'm probably just going to play this for maybe an hour or so. Uh, See how far that gets me. Hi Amber, hope you're doing well today. I know I have actually mentioned this before. Uh, at least in previous part. But I talked with a member of the speedrunning community, specifically for Off the Record. Uh, the name is Hudson, and they actually expressed interest in doing a similar run. Making route for the same kind of run, but for Off the Record. And personally, I'd love to see how this gets done out with other games of the series. I only really have experience with two and Off the Record. I own one and three. Um, I actually haven't played much of either. Maybe I should. Maybe I should one of these days. I don't know. But yeah, I did talk with Hudson a bit, and it definitely did seem quite interesting to them. They even expressed interest in making it what's called a category extension. But yeah, another thing that I want to mention real quick is that I said because I'm using the time skip mod, things are going to be faster compared to how you do it normally. There's not gonna be any required there's not gonna be like any required like waiting around or anything because like if you've played this before where you finished like case 1-4 quickly, you'd have quite a bit of time to wait around before you can do before you can do case 2. With this mod, that doesn't actually apply. The clock just gets fast forwarded ahead. Hi Gordon, I found Lashandra. Thank you for the quick hug animation. Even though the time is quite on the strict side, I do want to I do want to rescue both of them because they of course give PP for doing so. But if you get if you get first place in the terrorist reality event, I pick up both those survivors, uh, as well as I hit that test of strength mini game. That's precisely what you need to reach level 2. I mean, not the level 2 particularly does much, but I mean it's still something. There goes the looters, and of course I want to save Dennis real quick. And of course, I'm going to bring all three of these survivors to the safe house. But I also want to go into a ye old toy box real quick because I want to get this bag of marbles, this beach ball, as well as the stick pony. And of course, these are meant to be gifts for Katie. Please escape quickly. That would be really nice. Please. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just come back and get her. After I drop off these survivors. Yeah, I'll just go back and get her. Oh, looks like she's actually running this way.
Is she doing okay?
I'll definitely I'll definitely try my best to get to be quick. I mean, keep in mind this is not like a formal speed run or anything. I mean, there's possibility that this could become a speed run in the future, and that's definitely something that I think would be nice. But we'll just have to see how that works out. Hey Katie, while I was looking for Zombrex for you, I found these toys. I really hope you enjoy them. And quite quickly, I already made it to level 5, which level 5 is definitely quite solid to have. I will say, I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to get every single survivor. That's just simply not going to be possible. Would be nice if it was, but it's just not something that can be done.
Stick with me.
And honestly, the main reason for that is specifically because of the type skip mod that I'm using. I mean, I'm not re I'm not requiring the time skip mod. I'm just personally using it so that way, this takes less time, but still. Anyway, just gonna drop her off real quick. Yeah, of course. You're very welcome. Anyway, with those base survivors saved, it's gonna be done time for me to actually start the game off proper. And I do actually have a few things in mind that I want to do real quick, and it's mostly just going to involve some tasks that give more PP, which of course will increase my level. That was annoying. I'm just punching these zombies to death real quick. Because I don't want to use up I don't want to use up the durability of my sledgehammer any more than I have to. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep playing this dice game until I get it to land on until I get this die to land on a one, which that might actually take me a bit. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long because that would be quite annoying. This probably sounds like really a good consistent way to do this, but I don't know. I don't know it. There we go. I was wondering if I was ever going to get that to either land on a one or two. Anyway, I'm going to play this minigame as well. You only have to get the ball in successfully once, so that's why I'm just intentionally throwing the other times. Oh, I did not mean to jump there. I wish there was a faster way to fail these, but oh well. Level 6 already, which is that's quite nice. That was a bit too weak. I think that was a bit too much, yeah. Ah, great.
Well, all right.
I still can get one more chance. Oh, there we go. Got it. Got it. I got it. My first try on my second chance. That works. Although this does mean that I have a less money than I would prefer, but oh well. In theory, I'll definitely have more opportunities to get more money later on. Right now, I want to get this tuxedo for quite a bit later for the one hit wonder mission. I don't know, I don't have to get that then, but I mean it's still useful to have at least. So why not? This is just gonna be a mere 3,000 PP, but I mean it's still something to have. So it's definitely better than nothing. Next thing that I want to do is do all three doors of the peephole here. Each door you go in gives you 1,000 PP, and if you if you go in all three doors, then you get 10,000 PP for doing so as well. So it's pretty nice to have. I think this will actually get me up pretty close to level 7, if not straight up level 7. Yep, pretty close to level 7. How's my time looking on short sighted? Okay, I definitely have plenty of time there. So right now, I just want to continue on. Uh, I want I want to continue on with the main mission, but not all. But I'm not actually going to finish case one just yet because there are actually some things that I do want to get done. There are three things that I do want to get here. The first is the construction magazine, or building magazine. I can't remember which it's called. That will make my sledgehammer last a lot longer. There's also uh, there's also the rescue magazine, which will increase the PP that I get from both picking up and saving survivors, like as in bringing them back to the safe house. And believe it or not, there's actually one other thing that I want to do, which, as you can probably guess, is this is actually where I want to make my first combo item, which is the beer hat. So construction hat plus beer equals beer hat. I I am treating food items the same as weapons, where once I am treating food items the same way as weapons, where I consume a food item either by eating it myself or using it as part of a mixed drink. that does mean that I'm also effectively banned from using that item. Because then otherwise, well, I could just pick up like a lot of coffee creamer, or pizza or something, and then that would also nullify the challenge. Building magazine construction items have 3 times the durability. Which this means I can actually use this as more of an offensive weapon. Well, offensive and defensive, really. I mean, it doesn't mean that I should go after every single zombie in sight. But I mean, it is still something that will allow me to actually be able to fight back with something other than my bare fists. I keep hitting the left stick, thinking that will let me dodge roll, and I have to remember, no, that's not available. That's not available this early unless you're playing off the record. I almost left the rescue magazine behind. That would not have been quite good. Only 1,000 PP, but I mean, it's still definitely better than nothing. I will say, normally I pick up doors, or doors. Sorry, I'm trying to blank on the name that I'm trying to think of. Oop. Normally I pick up the survivor on the short side mission. Uh, much earlier than this. Uh, but because I have an extra inventory slot. That does mean that I can actually carry her more effectively. I really do want to be careful here. And I mean, aside from the obvious concern of taking damage from the zombies, there's also the less obvious concern of Chad accidentally shooting me. And I actually have a lost a late game run because because of a survivor accidentally shooting me. So I don't think you can blame me for being a bit overly cautious, a bit overly cautious in that regard. I did not mean to pick up that wheelchair. But as soon as as I recruit Chad, that'll be a level up, which restores my health. I would not do I would not I would not I would not have done that later on in the game, but because I'm relatively early in the playthrough, that's a risk I'm somewhat fine with taking because it's only like I don't know 30 minutes in. I don't have my OBS window pulled up right now, so I can't check. But better for something to go wrong 30 minutes than like I don't know 4 hours. Will you both please just hug now, please? Okay, I did not realize that Chad and Doris had relationship problems to the point that he shot her twice with a shotgun. All right, as I'd say, please hug now. Wow, Chad is really being abusive to Doris. So I'm really glad that survivors can't make other survivors defect because that would ruin my day really much. Like I would genuinely cry. Anyway, the next thing that I want to do, is get the short-sighted mission while I'm here, and while I'm on the way to do that, I'm also going to pick up, or no, actually, never mind. I can't pick up the water gun for Katie yet because going into the room where Katie is would require me to complete a case 1-4, which is not something I want to do just yet. So as much as I wish I could, that's not actually a viable option for me right now. Quite unfortunate. Later on though, I do definitely want to get more of the gifts for Katie. Honestly, I was not looking for a door symbol on your doors. I saw the one on Chad, but haven't seen the one on Doris. So hopefully she made it in. If not, I'll just immediately turn around and go back through the door. And back through the door, just like I promised.
Head that way. Oh, hell yeah.
I was about to say, I was really hoping that the doors wouldn't be too far away because that would be quite annoying.
Still there?
Esther, that's the survivor that I was trying to think of.
Excellent.
Just saying, but you have a very young voice for someone who's 98 years old, according to the game notebook. Anyway, just putting that out there. Again, I do realize that my health is quite low, but bringing these three survivors back to the safe house, that's definitely going to get me. That's definitely going to get me another quick level up. So I'm not exactly very concerned there. In all honesty, it's actually possible that this might be even harder at level 50 because yes, sure, you do get increased stats, but you don't get free health refills using level ups. I'd love to see what the conclusion that the speedrunning community comes up with. Anyway, that's an easy level 8 and an almost level 9. There's workers' compensation there, and I'm really hoping that Welcome to the Family spawns soon, and that's probably the one. Yep, I was about to say that's going to be the one that comes up next as well. Just a simple act of just picking up these two survivors. That alone is going to take me to level 9. There you go. Level 9 in like 1/3. I was trying to remember. I was trying to remember where the doors were to get to the platinum strip, just so that way I can get outside somewhat quickly. So right now, it's just going to be it's just going to be a straight rush right to the Palisades Mall. Palisades Mall, just pick up the survivors there. I believe Kenneth and Jack. In all honesty, I'm not actually sure what's the fastest way to get to the mission. Going through the Atlantica, as they mentioned, or passing through or passing through that the store on Silver Strip, which the name is currently evading me right now. I think the Hot Excitorama is the name. A trick that I myself am personally never going to be able to get over is yeah, it's a trick where you can negate fall damage by swinging a weapon when you're about to when you're about to fall when you're about to fall off like from a high up height. It's a really underrated trick, and honestly, it's silly. It's silly with you know everything that you can do the trick with. Right now, I want to ride this water slide because by doing that, you also get 10,000 PP basically for free. Which I mean, that alone isn't going to be enough to get me to level 10. But I think picking up the two survivors in Shanks, that should be enough. Should, but I don't know for absolute sure. Oh, sorry, Brittany, I did not mean to do that to you. and right there, that alone is what took us to level 10. Chuck said it best right there. Nice. And because I do have a bit more inventory, I do want to get some more of the gifts for Katie. My current plan uh, is to sorry, drawing blank on the name. Is to get both the water gun as well as the robot bear. The water gun is going to be available in Fortune Park, and the robot bear is going to be available pretty close nearby. To the pretty close nearby to the safe house. I mean,
Stick with me.
come on, Kenneth, I'm waiting. But yeah, I do actually wonder which path is faster. I mean, I personally would like to think that going through the hike Siderama is faster, but I could be wrong, and I legitimately don't know. I didn't. I never actually knew that there was a water gun right there. Well, that definitely does help quite a bit knowing that. Also, just fun fact regarding the gifts for Katie, but it seems that they actually count as survivors internally because the PP that you get for dropping them off to Katie actually gets buffed by the rescue magazine. That could make it worth that alone could make it worth looking into that alone could make it worth looking into getting the early gifts for Katie worth getting slightly later on, maybe. I guess I could understand the case both ways. I know that's definitely something left up to interpretation because I mean you certainly could do that, but you would have reduced levels. Which I mean, yeah, that would be just like one or two levels off. But I mean, still, I'm not actually sure how many more levels you would gain, if any, if you were to put it off. I don't know, or well, putting off getting the gifts for Katie until after you get the rescue magazine. I don't know. That's something that I'll leave up to the speedrunning community. I mean, then again, the speedrunning community they're probably just going to be able to find a way to do it without necessarily needing to grind. But come on, Kenneth, waiting for the door icon. There you go. And I said, that I was going to get the robot bear, and I still will, but the giant stuffed donkey, that's quite a bit further away. So figure I may as well just get this now. You can definitely see the time has skipped ahead a considerable bit.
Cool. Hello? Anybody home?
And as you can see, we're at level 12 now already. Which that is quite a bit to have. And because my sledgehammer is quite low on durability already, now's actually the time uh, where I want to upgrade it from a sledgehammer to a defiler. So so yeah, this is actually going to be my first actual combo weapon. Check the role model. That is a side mission that I am going to do, but not yet. That does have some prerequisites that I'd rather do first. Again, I'm not really sure what the absolute best way is to go about this. I suppose I could put off Kristen until a slight bit later, but I want to both drop her off as well as get the robot bear, which I'm gonna get, which is something that I want to give Katie.
Stay over there.
Stay there and please do not follow me. You're following me even though I told you not to do that. Yeah, I don't know why. She's deciding to just disregard the direct command I gave her. But oh well. But yeah, if we go into astonishing illusions here, we can actually pick up this robot bear, which this actually also does count as another gift for Katie.
Follow me.
It's okay. I definitely will. I'll go back and actually get her. I'm mostly just moving. I'm mostly just moving this. I'm mostly just moving this over here. So that way, how do I word this? I have it quite a bit closer. I'm pretty good, Silly Bear. How about you? Oh, you're very welcome, Kristen. Happy to help. That's not level 12. That should be very close to level 13. Would be nice if it was level 13. I mean, it definitely will be when I do the barn burner mission. But yeah, the reason why I mentioned prerequisites for sorry, I'm blanking regarding the name regarding Chuck the role model is because I want to get both I want to get the survivors from I want to get the survivor from Code Blue, the one named Sven, which I want to use him as well as Jasper to help beat Antoine with a Tastes Like Chicken mission because Antoine is very scary when you're not when you're heavily restricting yourself. I already know. I already know. Of course, that they're going to want a fire extinguisher. So that's what. So that's why I picked one up. So you didn't think about how a fire door would open to let you out.
Yeah.
Ever ever since Frank mentioned that part in off the record, that's why I think every single time as I see those survivors. So I am going to take these to the survivors to the safe house as well. I mean, obviously that's why I picked them up. But on the way to the safe house, there's a Zombrex that there is a Zombrex that I can get as well as another gift for Katie, which is a giant stuffed rabbit. not that is not what I meant to do, but oh well.
Stay right there.
Anyway, as you're likely aware by this point, you can just climb up here, all the way up here, and you can actually get a free Zombrex. You can also get this giant stuffed rabbit,
Keep close.
and the Zombrex is actually going to come in handy very soon. And when I say very soon, I don't even mean anything to do. Sorry, I had something in my throat, so I had to mute my microphone. It's not even going to be used for Katie. It's going to be used for the once mission or once mission the once bitten survivor. And yeah, sure. Most people probably would say, "Hey, why are you doing that? That's something that you're supposed to that you're supposed to give to Katie," which that is true. But it, but because I do plan on saving Sven, he actually gives a Zombrex just for rescuing him. Oh look, I'll level 14 already. But yeah, not only does he give you Zombrex just for saving him, but around case 5-2, around that time, there's actually an unannounced mission where you can give him a vodka or whiskey, uh, and if you're kind enough to do so, he'll actually give you another Zombrex, which is very nice to have. Oh, and also just another thing while I'm thinking about it, I'm actually going to beat up these dummies real quick because that also gives you a PP for doing so. That last one always gets easily knocked over, but that's okay. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back for that one later anyway.
Somebody must be out there.
Yep, that someone is me. Anyway, while that was happening, I did see that we got a code blue to trigger because that is something that is something again as I did mention that is something that I actually do absolutely want to have um, to have that gotten and done to help with both Antoine from Tastes Like Chicken and as well as Brandon from um, from Chuck the Role Model.
Move over there.
I'm I'm actually going back upstairs just to get another just to get another gift for Katie. Honestly, this is actually something I genuinely can recommend if you're struggling with the game or if you think that you're gonna struggle and if you want to get more early on weapons or weapons early on levels. You can just get every single gift for Katie, and then restart the story, and then rinse and repeat a few times. I mean, you can you can see that that I'm already level 14, and I haven't even done anything that actually inherently requires fighting a psychopath. You you can you can really see just how much trying to avoid the zombies just from that alone.
Keep going. Can do. You go.
I'm not exactly confident that this is going to get me all the way to level 15. In fact, realistically, it probably won't. But I mean, it's definitely not going to hurt. At least. Besides, stuff like this is why it is why I made the beer hat. As well as well as if my luck with psychopaths like Antoine and Brandon, if they're quite the if their luck is quite bad.
I owe you one.
Oh, okay. I completely forgot that he gives you 20,000 PP normally, and that right there, gets me all the way to level 15. As you can see, we finally have both Code Blue and Tasteless Chicken unlocked now, which that's actually going to be quite nice to have. Actually, actually, sorry. Was meaning to um I can't talk. I was meaning to actually take those escalators upstairs earlier, but oh well. Anyway, uh, next, the next thing I want to do is climb on this very obvious OSHA violation because in exchange for that much hard work, you're rewarded with an actual sniper rifle, which actually I have two uses in mind for. First, that what the? Okay, I did not expect that to happen. Anyway, as I was saying, I have two uses in mind for. One of them is to give Sven a weapon uh, to help out with fighting Antoine. But also, there's PP event that you can do in the Atlantica Casino if you have any gun, which is is actually why I want to do that now. I'm gonna give this minigame a try. I never said that you can't pause buffer inputs. And I could certainly understand people saying that that's technically cheating, but eh. If you are wondering why I am doing this, it's because I'm used to Nintendo controllers that have the A and B buttons switched as well as the X and Y buttons switched. So like when it tells me to hit A, I end up hitting where A would be on a Nintendo controller, which in this case would be B. I can understand. I can understand this being considered cheating, but at the same time, considering considering that has speedrunners, considering doing this, eh, to to them it's just going to be considered a waste of time. So I was going to try and break that ATM for money, but that's clearly out of the question. Anyway, if you climb on this chip here, and switch to the sniper rifle, you can actually do this with any gun, but sniper rifle is already conveniently available. So, and there you go. That is the bonus for shooting all the neon fish. There's six of them, and each one you shoot gives 1,000 PP. Shoot all six of them, and shoot all six of them, and you get 10,000 PP, which quite solid. There's actually another thing that I was meaning to do, but I completely forgot. But I actually want to get the Psychos magazine, which because I'm actually going to be defeating a small handful of psychopaths. Uh, it's going to be useful to have, of course, for reasons that I'm sure you could guess. I mean, I mean it is just a 25% boost to PP that you get from defeating psychopaths, and I'm definitely not going to be defeating all psychopaths. That's just not going to happen. But the psychopaths that I can that I am going to be able to defeat, well, it will be quite nice. So if you climb on this movie theater, you can actually climb on top of this bar. Or no, sorry. Earlier, that was uh, that was just a small casino. But yeah, a casino, then climbing on the bar, and then after all that, you, you climb on top of the movie theater. That's where you get the Psychos magazine. Which interestingly, mercenaries, looters, and thugs, they actually internally do count as psychopaths for whatever reason. I'm not fully sure why it works that way. And I mean, it's not really that much of a gain, but I mean, it's still something, at least I suppose. But something is always better than, well, nothing. Incoming survivor dead message. There's nothing that you can do about that. It's just something that's scripted to happen. Now come on, take my gun. There you go. Thank you.
Wait there.
And there's actually another combo weapon that I do want to make real quick. Which right here, there's the boxing gloves right here, and a Bowie knife. Combine those for the knife gloves.
Come on.
Cast your disbelief aside, and the coin
Head that way.
If you go up here, you can actually pick up a handgun. And I also will say that giving weapons to survivors for them to keep. I'm also counting I'm also counting that as using weapons. Because, because otherwise, you could just give a bunch of survivors LMGs, and they would be able to tear through everything. I, Ahead of time, I do actually want to get Sven. I actually do want to get Sven in the right position, which is in Kachina Danashi. Climb on the stack vending machine and climb up here, and that's actually where you can find Jasper.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, Jasper, you're very welcome. Also, Jasper, thank you for the help that you're about to provide for not just one, but two psychopaths. Thank you, both of you, for helping me. It really means a lot.
Well, all right.
Awesome.
Although Sven did take quite a bit more damage than I would personally prefer, so that is going to be a bit annoying. Because how do I word this? I definitely want I definitely want to have both Sven and Jasper available for check the role model to take out Brandon.
Move over there. Move it. Wait there.
I was about to say, where are you all going?
Move it.
I will say Jasper is honestly or not Jasper. Sven's health is scaring me for someone that want to bring uh, the long way through to quite expansive areas. As in both the entirety of the Royal Flush Plaza, as well as sorry, as well as the Americana Casino. It is a shame, by the way. I would give more us survivors firearms, but the problem is that short of those two survivors, every single other firearm in the game, I already have a plan for somewhere else in the game. Well, with the intention of the six shooter, but Seymour Redding actually isn't accessible, or at least he's not going to be accessible in this challenge. Because the time skip mod skips right past him.
You, go there. You, go.
All right, I'm definitely I'm making a quite risk right here. I'm really not sure why the survivors are completely disregarding the explicit instructions that I gave them. Or at least, well, specifically Cinda. a bit lower on health than I would personally prefer, but you know, what can go wrong?
Keep moving.
I'm actually trying to stall for time a slight bit, so that way so I can take another drink from my beer hat without getting Chuck extremely sick. I don't actually know how long it is that I have to wait though. Well, whatever that was, I definitely I was not enough.
Stay close.
But what I do know there is that I literally had a one I literally had a 1 HP, and I do mean that literally. Because something I do know about this game is that it kind of has like a bit of a quote unquote a mercy rule where I how do I word this? If your health if if your health is over one and you take an attack that would normally kill you, instead sets your health to one. So even if your health was like somehow at like two, at least from my understanding, I could be wrong about this. But you take a hit that would normally kill you, you'll instead survive with one health, and I don't mean one health block, but like one actual like health. Keep keep in mind that one block of life that you see in game represents 100 health.
Thanks, shooter.
Oh, you're very welcome, Sven. But really, thank you for the Zombrex. I'm already at level 18 now, which you know that's it is quite solid. By the way, there is sort of a reason why I'm still keeping this fire extinguisher around. It's not something that I like absolutely need right now, but I mean it's something that is at least going to be nice to have. and honestly, the mission in industrial fashion is actually a pretty good example of my reasoning. I really do. I really do wish though that had the dodge roll already, but that's just not going to happen immediately soon. Would be nice if it did, but not how it works. Something some Sorry, something that I've always been curious about is regarding if jumping is actually a faster mode of transportation compared to the intended walking.
So great. Sweet. Nice.
And now I'm gonna go all the way back to the safe house with both Will and Terry. And from there, that's where I'm going to actually continue on with the story.
What's up?
I forgot that this is not off the record where you have an earpiece as opposed to a two-way radio. Oops. I'm I am honestly really glad that Terry uh, uh, is quite good at following because there are there are some survivors that are not so good. So yeah, even though 2-2 looks like it's very low, and I mean, trust me, it genuinely is. The only reason why I'm not as scared as I probably should be is that I'm going to actually do a considerable amount of skateboarding.
I can't thank you.
Well, of course, Willa, happy to help. Not quite level 19, but definitely on the close side. I, I definitely am going to do Rock Heroes, but not right now for reasons I'm sure you can probably guess. Even though I'm on a very tight time limit, it's actually quite critical that my skateboard not break because in Dead Rising 2, the skateboard only has a durability of 5. It was actually I believe it was actually buffed in off the record to 15, which I mean, yeah, that definitely helps, but it's still a limitation that's definitely quite on the annoying side. Again, I am definitely going to do Rock Heroes, just not right now. As it is, my time is extremely tight. But uh, but as is, it's still definitely doable. I'm actually also going to have to be really quick because yeah, that timer is getting prohibitively short. I say as I already get attacked very quickly. All right. The somewhat consistent strategy that I found. I really hope you don't fail me now. Yep. It just failed me mostly just because I had really bad luck. So I have to hope that I can get on another ramp pretty soon, or else this is going to be a run ender. All right. All right. I don't actually have to attack anyone. I just have to get to the end, but I don't know if I have enough time. All right. That was way too close to comfort, and honestly, I need a break after that. What even is the in-game time right now? Hold on, this is something I can actually look up right now.
What the hell are you up to, TK? Just enjoying the land of opportunity, Chucky. You framed me.
I have a cheat engine script that I can use that will allow me to view the current time.
I made you famous. I'm not playing your games, TK. You're coming with me.
5:27, 48. That was way closer than I really wanted. I only had about 10 seconds left in real time. All I know for sure is that that was way too close to comfort. And honestly, that's generally just how the time skip mod is just naturally prone to be.
Is Katie okay?
All right, I don't necessarily need the skateboard anymore. I mean, it was just a really nice fast travel thing to have. Although actually, I don't actually right now I don't actually need the Psychos magazine, so I think I'm actually going to drop that. of the items that I have banned reusing, I never put a I never actually put a ban on reusing magazines because well, those are technically a passive item that you can keep infinitely through the entire playthrough for the most part. Anyway, I, I'm actually going to give Katie on breaks as well as give her this gift, and then from there, I'm actually going to take a break here because it's nearly 5 in the morning in real life right now, and my mental health does not necessarily appreciate this at all.
It was TK.
All right, time is has now skipped forward to 10 a.m.
Nice.
Honestly, Katie, you're very welcome. But yeah, for the time being, I'm just going to save for now, and then I'm going to continue, and then I'm going to continue later on. So yeah, just going. I just really need a break. So yeah, I'm just going to pause OBS, and then I'll start a bit later on. All right. I'm back. About 8 or 9 hours later, after I took a break from recording. Of course, you don't know that from your point of view. You just saw me save. Real quick, I'm just showing my stats real quick because I can understand the obvious concern that since I took a break, someone could think, oh, PK just took a break, so that way, they could secretly increase their stats or something in the background. Well, if you've been paying attention to my level up upgrades, you'll see that this matches what I already had. So there, as you can see, I'm absolutely not actually cheating.
Any news?
So as you can see, I'm gonna start by doing the Rock Heroes mission. Did he just do that animation twice, or am I just going crazy? I'll lean on crazy. Never hurts. It never hurts to have a bit more money. You know, just nice to have. I wish they would use that attack while following me. That'd be really nice. But you know, oh well. Just making absolute sure that they were following me because it would be a shame if I walked really far and it turns out that they were not. That'd be quite annoying. While I wait on them, I'm just going to beat up this helpless mannequin real quick. There you go. And if I recall correctly, as soon as I take these survivors into the safe house, that should get me to level 20. I mean, thanks for the power guitar combo card, but I just don't see myself using it. I already have something else in mind for the amplifier. Really, I just want to have a super BFG just to well have dodge roll at long last. Thank you. In honesty, I'm really hoping that the shopping spree survivors have spawned now, and I'm kind of just making a blind beeline uh, 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 to try to find them. As for if they actually are there, I really don't know. I mean, I mean, I personally would like to think that they're there, but I also can't check. Please be there. Yep, I hear laughing. There we go. I believe it's you, Erica, that I have to talk to. All right, there you go. Just picking up these survivors. I'm already almost at level 21, and which is really nice. I mean, there's no reason in particular why I say that that's nice, but I mean, more levels they're always nice to have. That wasn't particularly kind of you. I'm sure you'll be fine. Hopefully. I was just waiting for the door to show up on Erica. And with that being done, that's easily going to get me to level 21, and I'm kind of hoping for 22. Oh, you're very welcome. Yep, 22 right there. 22 and like 22 and like a third. All right. Honestly, I can't actually remember what's next. All right. There's everyone knows Slappy. I'm not fully sure how much I want to do that one because if he goes really wrong, that can truly be a run ender, which is something that deeply concerns me. In all honesty, I kind of actually want to try a variation of this route that I kind of just thought of trying, which is me going into the Atlantic Casino just for the purpose just for the purpose of me getting a battle axe. Hopefully that works with no problem, but I guess I'll just have to see. if I recall correctly, there's 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 battle axe somewhere around up here, but I can't remember where exactly. I'm genuinely just going off memory up here, so I could be quite wrong, and I'm just wasting time. Could be wrong, but I think it's over here. Yeah, there we go. All right, and uh, now back to the Americana Casino. I personally just don't see the battle axe being used for, well, really anything else. So uh, I'm just gonna see if I can take it all the way through case three, because that would allow me to keep my defiler a bit more, as well as the knife gloves. Is Voltatar coming up? Yeah, there we go. So that is one that I am going to do eventually, just not like immediately. I honestly think that shortcut will be really useful. I do wish that it would have spawned a bit earlier, but oh well. I was really hoping that would just be a one hit kill, but so much for that.
Hello?
Thank you, Stacy. I honestly really appreciate that. I kind of want to try that I kind of want to try the bull riding mini game I think to do that though, I need $14,000, and I'm just a slight bit short.
How about spending a few bucks for a few? Here we go, bud.
I could be wrong on the number though.
Truly earned his spur.
I can understand people arguing that that pause buffering is cheating, but I mean, eh.
Beautiful. You beat the bucking bull that broke your back. Hang on tight. Well, congratulations. You won.
Well, there you go. I'm not fully sure what exactly it is that I want to do next. I think I'm gonna try to get I think I'm gonna at least try to get Lynette. Wish to do that. Well, I need to I need to get her some kind of drink. Of course, I'm not gonna give her like one of the actually good drinks. I did not mean to pick up that table. And in we go right through the door. Sorry, I'm not really that good at well let's playing. I'm not exactly that good at well even I'm not even good at having a conversation with other people. So conversation with myself, I'm just not gonna be good at all. So sorry about that if you're expecting me to be like actually social. Because I'm not. I lack social skills. Sorry. All right. My level of health does definitely scare me. It definitely does scare me a bit, but currently my idea is is to go into flexing, or I think places just call it flexing, and doing all of the PP events there. All right. Um, I'm I'm honestly not particularly far away, so I'm just going to set these down real quick and punch, 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 punch. It's honestly hard to believe that I've gotten this far without ever using any healing items short of the beer hat. Yes, I really am going to ride all these exercise bikes. All right, this should either get me to level 23 or very close to it, but I still have to run treadmills anyway, so that will definitely get me out of 23. Halfway done with the treadmills already. Two more to go. Very last treadmill, and that should hopefully get me to level 23. Level 23. Extra block of health, that's very nice to have. 9 blocks of life already. And a double leg dropkick. That'll be quite solid to have. I mean, in all honesty, I don't actually expect myself to use it particularly that much, but I mean, it's still something to have. So, is the Venus touch a good touch or a bad one? Just figured I'd ask.
Outstanding.
So yay, I finally I have this shortcut unlocked, so that's something that's going to be useful to have.
Oh, thank you.
I don't have any aloe, but uh, um, I'm just happy to have gotten you to the safe house, so that way I have both PP for from doing so, as well as having that shortcut open, because that shortcut is absolute. I think that's absolutely going to be useful. Just after we beat Crystal and Amber during case 4. One thing about it, I'm actually going to go back here, because if I climb up here, and jump over here, you can get another free Zombrex. And accidentally I failed the damage negation trick, so I just accidentally took fall damage. So, oops. I didn't appreciate you just randomly turning my camera like that. And now to destroy this power drill. I think the spin attack with a battle axe is one of the quicker ways to destroy the drills, but in all honesty, I'm not actually fully sure.
Hello.
All right. I definitely actually need that for later. So I'm not actually going to finish off the durability of that just yet. I really want to have at least some of that available for Sergeant Boykin. All right, all right. Well, there goes the drill right there. Also, while I'm over here, I can climb up here, disregard that zombie, climb onto this structure, and this is, if I recall correctly, this is actually the last free Zombrex. So yeah, that's going to be the last Zombrex that I actually need, but it's something nice to have. Oop! I did not mean I did not mean to jump off that escalator. Oops. And I completely forgot that he will actually follow you wherever you go. That really hurt. Yeah, I'm just gonna go now. And I just got killed. I should have drank that earlier, but nope, that's just why I ended up dying. So that's a shame, and another outtake.